Hi, Julia Watts here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at Sentimentally Yours, and we're going to be looking specifically at the brand new Festive Collection, which is just being released. So I'm doing a selection of videos, and there's one video per fancy frame. This is the Holly fancy frame, and as you can see from the packaging, you've got a beautiful circle frame with 2 holly sprigs on it, and watch out for a separate die set with just the holly sprigs on. And it also has the Happy Christmas sentiment, and it is actually with the shadow on it, and it comes on an A5 magnetic sheet, and you'll find it on my website juliawattscrafts.co.uk for shipping to UK addresses only, and you'll also find it over on Phil's store, which is honeypotcrafts.co.uk. So I thought it would be useful to show you a few permutations and different things that you can do with the set. There's probably lots more than what I'll go through today, because obviously the more that you use a die, the more that you actually figure out what you can do with it. So like I say, we're using this one. So if you cut this die here out on its own, then you will get this beautiful frame here, and you can see hopefully that you've got debossed detail on all of the holly leaves, and you've got some berry sprigs as well, and you've got this nice double frame. I mean, that's just beautiful, isn't it? Stick yourself a sentiment in the middle, you're done, you know. Win-win. I love this, absolutely love it. It's just inspired. I didn't actually know that Phil was doing these until he'd done them. Quite often he shows me what he's doing as he's doing it, but with these he didn't, so it was a lovely surprise. Then if you cut just this die out here, just the outer die, then you will get this. This is cut from craft card. This is forest green, by the way. And you can see that the frame is going to sit on that nicely. Okay. If you cut, let's put this back. If you cut just the inner die out on its own, then you get this. Now, if you want to, you can then slot that in. That's the right way, yeah. And it will slot in, and it will slot in with a bit of a border around it. Let's see if I can get that lined up properly. You might not want to do that, but it depends. If you've got this colour card on the outside, then it might all tie in nicely. But I think the way it was intended is for you to cut out, let's put that to one side, this die and this die together to make a frame. It doesn't look like a frame. I know it doesn't look like a frame. Don't just do it like that, because you might not get everything lined up properly, and you want to get a nice, the right size border on the outside and the right size border on the inside. So what I suggest you do is take down the outer die, obviously cut it inside down. It's just easy for me to show you flat side. Then pop your decorative die in, like so. Then pop the inner die in, like so. Get it all so you've got your borders in the right place, the right sort of width. And then tape down this inner die, okay? And then when it's taped down, you can then simply lift this out, and then that's going to be the right size border on the inside and on the outside. And when it cuts out, it's going to cut out like that. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Obviously do it cut inside down. Make sure it's taped before you actually remove the inner die. Make sure you remove the inner die, otherwise you're going to get a very slim border die, very slim border die, and then the detail die. So then this then fits on here, like so, with that nice little border. Cool. And then obviously your sentiment comes, and you've got your backer, and you've got the actual sentiment itself. So you can use the sentiment on its own if you want to, or you can use it with the backer. I'll stick these all down in a minute like that. So that's how it is with the backer. Obviously you can drop shadow as well. So drop shadow. Let's have a green one on top. Just offset it ever so slightly. Use it without the backer or with the backer, or the shadow, however you want to say it. I always say it's backer. See if I can put that down. Obviously when it's not stuck it's harder to put things down, but you get the idea. Cool, right? Win-win. So I'm going to stick this down in the background and then show you how it looks stuck. For my card, this is going to be a 7 by 7 inch card, so I am doing proper size cards. I've got racing green cut with the deboss double stitch. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, deboss double stitch, and that's going to go on there. That'll probably go on with 1mm tape. Then I've got the stitch torn squares out of the new gold mirror card. And I've cut another deboss double stitch square out of the pure white card, and I've embossed it with the mistletoe embossing folder. So that's then going to go on there like so. Then our topper with our sentiment is just going to go in there like that. Doesn't that look fab? And it's not even stuck down. I love these, absolutely love these. These are definitely the thing to have in your crafty festive stash this year. You're going to use them so much. So I'm going to pause the video while I stick all this down, and then I'll just show you what it looks like with a few pearls on the berries and whatever. Okay? Okay, so before I stick this down, I just wanted to show you how this is going to look depending on different angles that you can put it, so to give you more of a variation. So you could have it like that, and then pop the sentiment in the middle, so it would look like that. You can have it so that they're side to side, and again you can have the sentiment in the middle, it would look like that, or you could have it slightly up like that, or over there like that. So I mean, that's giving you some different looks. I actually do like it like this actually. So have it like that, and then have the sentiment going across the centre like so. So I think that's how I'm going to actually stick it down. You could obviously have the bigger one at the top because one's slightly bigger than the other, and have it perhaps like that. Can you see all the different permutations here? But you're not using many dies. I think it's absolutely tremendous. So I'm going to pause again while I stick it down. Okay, so we're all done, all stuck down. This is the way I went for in the end. Obviously, as I showed you, there's lots of different ways that you can have it. And I've also gone for caramel shimmer pearls as opposed to red ones, because there is no red anywhere else on my card. So I didn't want to bring red in there. If I wanted to do red berries, I probably would have brought red into my mat and layers. But you can see I've added those little pearls to the berries, a mix of 5mm and 3mm, which you do get in the pot with some 8mm as well. 7 by 7 card, I think that's absolutely stunning myself, even though I do say so. And remember, what I used was this new Fancy Frames Holly die set, brand new from Sentimentally Yours. I haven't used any other dies except for my matting and layering dies, and not used any more embellishments on here. As I said, you can find them over on my website, juliawattscrafts.co.uk, for shipping to UK addresses, and also over at Honeypot Crafts too. So this is my YouTube channel, which you're watching on. Please like and subscribe if you're not already. And leave a comment. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's useful. And thank you for watching. And don't forget to watch some of the other videos. Bye.